started volunteering with EURORDIS about 20 years ago, being on the governance of the organisation didn't occur to me. I was really working as a volunteer for my national organisation, Rare Disease Ireland. I started to come to various meetings over the years, and I could see very clearly the work that was happening, the breadth of the work, and I was just really inspired by the work. I was inspired by the people and the focus that they all had to work in collaboration, even though their issues were different, and how they could come together to work to try to affect change for everybody. And I was elected to the board in 2009, and I started to see things from a strategic perspective, you know, and was there at a time where the national plans were starting to be developed, and I could see all the different strands, all the different stakeholders that needed to be involved in that. And I became the vice president in 2012, so it's 10 years ago. And since then, really, I again, you know, more collaboration with the board of directors, with the board of officers, with the team at EURORDIS, and of course the volunteers, and learning more and more about the organisation. What I really liked working on was the strategic planning and the strategic objectives. So I wouldn't say that I was inspired to become president. I was very honoured to be asked just recently to go forward for president, and you know, it was an extremely humbling experience for me, but also something that I had to give a lot of consideration to, because I will be taking over from Turkel Anderson, who has been president for over 20 years and whose leadership has been incredibly important to me as not only a person on the board, but a patient living with a rare disease. So he, as president, was an inspiring figure to me and continues to be so, and no doubt will be well into the future.